What's up? What's up? We're getting the stream started here. We're playing a little bit of Diablo today. Excited to be playing that. Um, they released a new one called, I think it's like something of the Hatred or something like that. I forget actually the name of the new one, but they have a new character, the Paladin. So I wanted to play the new class. Um, I'm just starting out, so I'll be kind of just like going through like the beginning stages of using the Paladin, and then the idea is to eventually evolve into, you know, doing some speed runs, trying to get my character up to level 60, the whole shebang. But I love playing Diablo mainly just because it's kind of like a relaxing game. Like it's definitely a good break from playing like the really like hardcore like deathmatch games. Obviously, I like playing deathmatch PvP type of games. But when I just want to relax and kind of like hang out, I really enjoy playing games like Diablo. I used to play other games on Battle.net. You probably remember Hearthstone. People probably still play it a lot. But I've mainly just been playing Arc Raiders and Battlefield 6 lately. But Diablo's been one of my games I really enjoy playing, just kind of casually to play it. I went ahead and bought the pre-order. It's coming out in April. Is the new version of this. I think. It comes out like April 26th of 2026. So that's when the new like DLC is coming out for Diablo. But I have some friends I play Diablo with, and I just enjoy playing it. My brother plays every once in a while, so it's always fun to play with family. And then obviously friends that they're on my Battle.net. It's so funny. My friends on my Battle.net and my friends on my Steam account are like they're almost like different worlds. So it's really kind of funny like how like the players and from both, like I don't have friends from one to the other, and so forth. I think people that typically like these games, they kind of stick to their games, but I like playing everything. I like playing, I'm mainly a PvP guy, but I've been enjoying playing PvP and PvE games. Obviously, like Dark and Darker was one of my favorite games this year. I actually looked at my data for this year for how much time I actually played. And actually, it was kind of crazy, but Dark and Darker was like my number one most played game. So I thought that was kind of crazy. But yeah, Battlefield 6 and Arc Raiders are like my second and third most played game this year. Obviously, I think I've been played. Gosh, it's so hard. I played so much Battlefield 6 when it first came out, and then I went straight into playing Arc Raiders like super hardcore. Summit 1G also like helped me kind of like when the first day the game came out, he let me live stream with him and do the whole live streaming thing. So that was really a lot of fun. He also sent a lot of traffic over to me that night, which was awesome. Got a lot of viewers, and it was nice to kind of like see the channel kind of pop off a little bit. And a lot of people don't know I live stream, so whenever I get those opportunities to play with like top level streamers, and they're like, holy crap, you play freaking, you're on Twitch, you're on X, you're on YouTube, like they're kind of like shocked to even know that I'm live streaming in general. I'm always trying to like stream and let people know that I am playing games. I still love playing games after all these years. Playing professionally for about a decade. I won the 12 World Championships. I was the number one esports player in the world for over a decade in earnings, and then obviously after that, I kept doing my licensing business. You can see like I have the brand Fatality here. We made like headphones, motherboards, sound cards, graphics cards, kind of like literally everything. We made headphones. Headphones and sound cards probably like my most popular items I made back in like the 2000s for gamers. And then obviously we went on to like making like motherboards for about 17 years. So I really want people to like overclock the computers and get more performance, more frames per second. And I'm constantly always trying to find how do I get my computer to run at optimal speeds? How do I get it to run the lowest input lag? And how do I, just basically make sure my computer's running at full speed so I can execute what I want to do in the game, and I can, take people out. So having your computer perfectly tuned is very important. I talk about it all the time. I'm more of a do-it-yourselfer guy, so I always build my own computers my whole life. I've been building computers since the 90s. I built my first computer with a Celeron 300A processor and overclocked to 450 megahertz with the 8-bit, I think it was a BH6 or BE6 motherboard. And that was like freaking the best thing ever. I mean, going from like 70 frames to 90 frames, or like getting like a 30% increase in performance just by overclocking is so huge. I know overclocking is not as crazy now as back then, but overclocking is still like something to do. To get an extra 5% or extra 10% in performance, I think it's always worth it. But the biggest thing is you got to watch out for like micro stutters in the game. You really got to be like very like picky about what you upgrade when you're overclocking your system, and making sure that it doesn't like really affect the smoothness of the game. So I'm always constantly looking for how can I make sure the game doesn't have like these like massive drops, like these 1% lows. And with that, it really helps me, hit my shots and so forth. And when I'm in a really tough situation in the game, I'm trying to make sure that, I'm not having that stutter. And so I think when the game gets really tough and really hard to like, you're like in a big battle, in a big moment where like there's just a lot of things going on at once, and you're still like maintaining your frame rate to a good level and it's stable, that's where that 1% edge comes in, where you can beat 99% of the people on the internet. And so I'm always looking at those type of things. I know Intel and AMD are coming out with some new processors in 2026, so I'm very excited for that. So I'm actually working with a builder here in Las Vegas right now to work on like making a Fatality like custom built system. So that's something I'm really passionate about, obviously. And then so that's something I'm kind of like leaning towards, like working on that and so forth. Versatile Reg, what's up, man? My current specs, I'm actually so I built this computer when PUBG came out. So I'm actually running 9700K overclocked to 4.9 gigahertz, and I'm running a 3090 NVIDIA graphic card. I know AMD right now, the 9800 X3D is like the number one gaming processor right now. And so, but that came out in 2024 in December. And so like, I'm already kind of like, do I really want to go with like a 1-year-old processor, or wait till next year and then get like the next best thing? I'm more of an Intel guy in general, but I did make a lot of AMD motherboards as well under the Fatality brand. We made, when I work with ASRock, we made a lot of Fatality gaming motherboards for Intel and AMD. We actually sold a lot at Micro Center. That was like one of our distributors that sold a lot of our boards. And it was pretty cool to see like our section there on the, like the whole wall was like all of the AMD Fatality boards with ASRock. It was pretty cool. Yeah, getting a chance to travel the world and make motherboards, we sold everywhere. I mean, if I go to Japan, to go to IT Mall, they would have a section for me there and so forth. And I did a lot of touring where I would go tour around and do like shows at these different IT malls and so forth. And that was kind of how I launched the brand with Abit and ASRock. Bro, thank you for the 80 months, man. Appreciate you, dude. Any recommendations on Arena FPS to get into as an ex-Quake player 20 years back or so? What's up, DJ Butter Chicken? How you doing, man? So, gosh, I have so much to say about Arena FPS shooting in general. Like, it's kind of like overwhelming. I would like to see something come out for us. It's just like, I'm always like on the edge. Like, can I use AI to make an Arena FPS game? Can I create my own game? Like, that's kind of like what I'm thinking. Like, I want to almost make my own game. But like, I don't have the skills of like developing and so forth. I'm not a developer in that sense. I'm more of a creative director, or, I have a lot of imaginations and insight to what a game I would like to make. I got a call actually today about 2 shooters coming out that they want to have me consult on or work on a little bit. So I'm kind of entertaining that right now. Some good friends I've known for a long time. I think even like Kevin Lin, who's a co-founder of Twitch, he's an investor in some of these games. So these are like some friends I've had for a long time, and it's kind of cool to see maybe there's like something that might happen here. So, but yeah, for what Arena FPS game to play right now, I think you'll like Arc Raiders. Arc Raiders is a great game right now. It's still not as fast as like we'd all like it to be. I mean, as an arena shooter, we're looking for something way more faster. Arc Raiders is very campy, waiting, listening to sounds, listening to like footsteps. making sure you get the first shot in. Positioning is everything, but positioning is always like important in like every FPS game in general. I mean, if you have high ground in Quake, that's massive. And so, yeah, so I think we're just kind of like waiting for like these games, like just take the chains off. Like I feel like a lot of times we're held back. Like I know like my ability of how much damage I could put out, I'm limited by the game. The game is not letting me, I have a lot to give. Like I want to be super agile and super fast, and I want to I want to confuse my opponent like crazy. But the game is so like in the moment, and it's like very like minute, like it's like a small time frame, and then it's like a long time frame to flank or a long time to do anything creative. And like the wow moments for me are not as crazy as they used to be. Like hitting midair rockets and like shafting up someone up against the wall and like pinning them there, or hitting a rocket launcher and a grenade and then a railgun or something. I mean, I just miss like kind of like those moments a lot. So yeah, it's something that we've been dealing with for a long time with the arena shooters. Do I ever play Path of Exile? Yeah, I got Path of Exile 2. I was playing that a lot when it first came out. I actually bought it for my brother, and we were playing when I was out in Kansas. I'm originally from Kansas City, Missouri, but my brother lives in Olathe, Kansas, just outside of Kansas City. And we were playing Path of Exile 2 a lot. And the boss fights were actually fun. I actually enjoyed that game a lot. I thought the graphics were pretty good for Path of Exile 2, but I thought the boss fighting was actually fun. It was difficult, and you had to do things right to get the kill. But yeah, I'm a big fan of Diablo 4, and obviously a fan of Path of Exile 2. I played a little bit of Path of Exile 1, but I was kind of like, I think I'll just wait for the second one. Versatile, you have a 5080 i9 14900K. Awesome, dude. You think I should find the best overclock to make it perform the best? Well, I think you should tune your RAM to make sure that you're getting the best performance from your RAM. And then obviously the CPU is very important to make sure that it's running at an optimal speed. I think you should just look at like what the safe settings are and then try to like tune it from there, like one step at a time, and like play for like a whole day and then tune it up. Like it's kind of like a gradual overclock. Like I don't think you should go like all the way, but like out of the gate. But I think if you can find a kind of a safe like standard, like I knew the 9700K, like I don't know, 100% of them work at 4.9 gigahertz. So I was like, okay, I'll do that one. Then I try to go for 5 gigahertz because there's a lottery system of like what silicon you get in the CPU. And so mine would boot at 5 gigahertz, and it would play for a while. But then it eventually like didn't work out. So now I'm at 4.9, and the game's been running great. Computer's running really fast. It's nice. It took a lot of time, and as the funny thing is, I actually used ChatGPT to do a lot of my trial and error. So I was really amazed about ChatGPT for overclocking. So when I had like a lot of like interesting questions about certain things and so forth, it actually was very helpful. You do go down a rabbit hole, like whenever you give AI or whatever like a clue of what you want to say, it sometimes like leans into it sometimes. But sometimes it comes back and says, hey, no, that's not right. And and so forth. So I probably spent probably 3 weeks talking to ChatGPT just about overclocking. And it was fun. I had a blast with it. My friends always give me crap because they're like, dude, you spend more time optimizing your computer than you do playing the game. But like, that's just kind of how I am. Like, I feel like when I'm playing a game, I want the system and my equipment to be the last thing I think about. So when I win or lose in a game, I know it was me that won or lost. So I try to take the equipment out of the equation and make it more about me, like my performance. So whenever I'm doing anything like this, like I try to put it more on me and myself. Like I won, I lost. Like that's like I want very like factual things. And if I'm limited by my hardware, by my keyboard, mouse, or mouse pad, or headphones, or my CPU's not running fast enough, I'm not hearing things right, or whatever the deal is, that's where I like to be at. So that's how I approach pretty much everything. Once I have the computer set perfectly, then I can be myself and go for it. What's up, bro? How you doing, man? Good to see you in here. Matty, 100% FPS games this day don't have the speed momentum. I know, man. Like, Apex Legends had it for like a split second, but then they started like turning into Halo a little bit. That's my take on it. Apex Legends was really, really amazing when it first came out. I loved it. The monitor, like I'm running on a 240 hertz, like Zowie monitor at the moment. It's one of the older ones I had forever ago, but it's like the best performing one I have right now. My goal is to get those new OLED 0.03 millisecond displays. So there's a 480 hertz one out right now. So when I get my new rig in 2026, I will be looking at what the state of the OLED monitors are. And also here in Las Vegas, we have the Consumer Electronics Show here in Las Vegas. So I already have my pass. So I'll be going there in January, which is just like, a few weeks away. And I'll get a chance to see a lot of the new monitors and new equipment for gaming. Maybe I'll make some content for you guys, and maybe, I don't know. I don't know if I can live stream from there or not. I don't know what the quality of the signal is when you go to CES, because there's so many people with their phones there. But maybe I can create some content for you guys checking out some stuff. And I'm not sure if you guys follow me on Instagram or not, but my Instagram is @Fatality, Fatal1TY. And if you follow me on Instagram, sometimes I post stories on there. And so right now it's a lot of golf on there because I play a lot of golf. If you guys know me, I like playing sports and I like playing video games. That's just who I am. Like, I will do it all day. Competition in anything, I'm in. That's just like, I'm in for anything. The other day I went bowling, played pool. I play an ice hockey team right now in Las Vegas. Like, I play ice hockey probably twice a week. So I try to stay in good shape and like agile. Just something I do that makes me feel healthy. DDoS, thank you for the 102 months, man. DDoS is a really smart dude too. Like, he spent a lot of time with me, tuning my system and tuning my stream and trying to get everything to look as good as it is today. So DDoS, always thank you for coming by and supporting the stream and always being here, man. I appreciate it. Reconner, I miss watching you play Quake 3. You ever jump on Quake Live? There's a small community still. I do hop on Quake Live. I hop on Quake Champions as well, mainly just for like filling out my sensitivity. But the most frustrating thing about playing Quake Live and all that stuff is I use mouse cell back in Quake. So then I have to like go back to my old mouse excel, and then I have to like relearn, like kind of like almost like relearn my, my mouse excel experience. I really don't like playing Quake with no Excel. I just don't like it. It is crazy. I wish it was easier. Like, I know there's like things out there to do Excel here in that game, Excel, but it's like, it is so hard to make everything the same. It is like, it's exhausting. So when you play like one game, I just, I like, in my past, like when I play one game, I play one game. Like, I don't mess around. Like, I always said it back in the day, like guys who went and played World of Warcraft and stuff, I was like, man, these guys are throwing money away, man. Like, they're just if you're playing one game and you want to be the best in the world at any game, you need to play just one game. The only game I played like back in the day when I was playing in the World Tour and everything like that, I played like Mario Kart. That was like my only getaway, and it was like 1 hour. I was like, I can do 1 hour Mario Kart with the guys I was training with, just to have like kind of like a break from the grind. But that was like what we did. We used to play like 8+ hours a day during the World Tour, and while we're all training, like we were like, after lunch or during dinner or whatever, like, hey, let's play a little Mario Kart. So we had like 4-man Mario Kart and play like a lot. But that was like our break and getaway from back when we were playing Painkiller. But I've always been a big Mario Kart guy. Mario Kart Double Dash was my favorite. DDoS, you want to duel me? You want to play some Quake Live right now? You want to take this to the real death match? You want to play 1-on-1? No thanks. Oh, see, all of a sudden, just running away like, oh, I just want to, play these easy games where it's all teamwork and stuff, I'm just joking with you, man. I'm only good at Battlefield 6, not Quake. Yeah. It's so funny, like, when people like want to challenge you, they're like, I don't know. Imagine you're like, hey, I want to play the #1 golfer in the world, and like, hey, but I don't want to play you in golf. I want to play you in this weird game called, I don't know. I want to play you in racquetball. And then like, well, I don't play racquetball. I'm not a world champion at racquetball. Like, and then they're like, yeah, but like you're the best in the world, you're the best golfer. Like, like it's like such a weird thing to like, you want to play someone that's a world champion at something, but then you don't want to play the game that they're world champion at. It's like, it's so weird. I always draw that parallel, like where people just like, they always want to play you in a different game that they play. I'm not saying obviously I'll play Battlefield. And I can do, you know how good I am with that. It's the FPS game, so I'm still going to do good. But yeah, I'm always kind of like, deathmatch is like the real, deathmatch is the real thing. It's like 1v1. Versatile, all I play is FPS shooters, both mouse and controller. What advice can you give me, or advice can you give me when it comes to controller, your aim and recoil? So I don't use, I have used a controller back in Modern Warfare 2. It was mainly just to explore and learn about what console gamers are playing with and try to learn like what's going on there. But controller today is completely different from controller in Modern Warfare 2 time. Like, the auto aim was not what, oh my god, auto aim today is insane. It is absolutely insane. And it's literally just like the game developers playing God and giving a boost to the controller players. It's just what they're doing. So like a lot of times now I just like, okay, I just want to play against PC players. Like it's just out of control. And it's so funny because like I would have loved to play crossplay back in the day, but the console players knew the mouse and keyboard were superior. So this is like what the auto aim thing is today. I call it auto aim plus. That's why I call it. Hey, Table Kin Channel, how you doing, man? Minya Savu Jonathan. No, I don't know much Russian, man. I know Baka Baka, Viviet. But yeah, good to see you too, man. I miss going to Russia. It was always a good time in Moscow. I went there and played Cooler and another Doom 3 guy. We did like an event there near the Red Square. And then the funny story is like, so I played Cooler and then this other guy, and we did like this exhibition match, whatever, and I won both my matches. And then I was like, Cooler, like, I'd really like to go to a bar with you. And he was like, you want to go to a bar with me? And I'm like, yeah, I want to go to a bar. Like, these people can come and hang out with us, wherever, but I want a table, just the two of us. So I want me on one side and you on the other side, just us. People can stand around us, hang out, like do whatever they want. I don't care. It's me and you, Cooler. We're gonna get a bottle of vodka and we're gonna go heads up. And so we went shot for shot, and we got to like 14. We were 14 in, and then eventually, like I knew I was like toast, and so I go, okay, Cooler, you win. And so the joke I always have with Cooler is like, you never beat me in 1v1, but you did win drinking vodka. You win. And I remember I was actually kind of like, obviously I was like drunk, or I wasn't really drunk, but I just like felt it coming over me kind of. It was kind of weird, like drinking that many shots that fast. And so I was like, whoa, like you got to be careful here. So I knew I was like treading on like thin ice, because I was like, dude, if I go anymore, it's gonna be bad. And so So I remember like walking outside, and we were walking through the Red Square and all that stuff in Moscow, and Moscow, but I say it Moscow because that's how you actually say it. Um, I remember like walking outside. It was so freaking cold. I was instantly sober. It's that cold in Russia. It was nuts. Like I remember just walking. Oh, I was like 100% good. I was like, this is amazing. Like that's why they drink vodka in Russia. So it was. It's always my crazy story with Cooler. Is like drinking heads up with him, and then he taking me down. Man, I was like, okay, Cooler, you win, you win. What's the next computer build you're looking for? So like I said, like in 2026, Intel and AMD are both coming out with new chips. I think it's called like Nova Lake, I think, and then I'm not sure AMD's like 10th gen, I think is what it is. So those are the two I'm looking forward to in 2026. I know they aren't coming out to like later in the year, so that's like a little bit of a downside. So I'll have to wait a long time. But I feel like the hype for Battlefield 6 and Arc Raiders is kind of like in this state of like, okay, I'll play it, I'll have fun playing it, but like I'm not getting like the super PUBG vibes out of it. Like PUBG, I played for 3 years. I was like in love with the game, absolutely in love with PUBG, and Arc Raiders is a good time and so forth, and so is Battlefield 6. I think I can just keep playing. I get like 150 frames in the game, or like 120 to 150 or whatever it is. So it's like it's not bad, but I want to like step it up a notch, and I want to compete with the best guys in the game. So I think if you want to compete with the best, you got to have the best. So in 2026, I'm looking to do a whole new setup. Talking about the custom Pro controllers. There is a lot of like interesting mods and different like triggers with the controllers and so forth. I've been keeping up on it to a degree and like seeing all these guys do different things, and yeah, it's really amazing. You know, just so you know, I've used it, man. Like I go to my friend's place. We play zombies. I'm just like left trigger, and it's like just tracking the guy like a madman. I'm like, this is nuts. I saw a video the other day also of XQC use the controller and just seeing his face. So like, oh my god, this is what you're playing with? Like this is insane. But if you ever read my post on X, I actually have it pinned to my profile. I do like a whole rant on controllers. So if you'd like to read that, just go to my Twitter page. It's just at Fatality, Fatal1TY, and it's pinned at the very top. X3D AMD is where it's at. Yeah, AMD is winning by far. They're like, I don't know if it's like over 20% faster than Intel right now. That's the current state. In 2026, I'm excited to see what the difference is. And I'm already putting like feelers out there. I'm trying to work a deal out with possibly Intel. But I mean, ideally, I'd like to work with Intel because I've been with Intel a long time. I've used all their stuff and so forth. And like, I won the $1 Million World Tour, which was Intel sponsored. So I'm kind of like biased towards Intel. But in reality, like, I'm going to use whatever I can to get the most frames in the game and win. So that's what it's going to come down to. But we'll see what 2026 brings. The new PUBG extraction mode looks May from the gameplay I've seen. Hi Sarge, where you been? Looking for you. You're not in the lobby. You're in the other lobby. I was looking to play that, but yeah, if DDoS wants to play, I'll play with DDoS for sure. And then Sarge, if you get on, I'll play with you obviously every day. And then, yeah, if you say it's not good, Sarge, it's not good. Sarge is the Sarge of the lobby. Yeah, Sarge is the best, I know. Got all the smoke grenades. Bro, you got 5800 X3D. Yeah, I heard that one's pretty good too. But the big boy in the room is the 9800 X3D. The 9950 I think is the other one that's like super high end and super like future proof. That one's also really good too. It's only about 2 or 3% slower than the 9800 X3D for gaming performance. Sorry. Beware of the high RAM prices. They use a lot of DDR5 for pumping up AI. Yeah, the builder I'm talking to here in Las Vegas said I'm working to like create my own line of PCs where I'll pre-build them and make them perfect for everyone. He was telling me also about the pricing of DDR5. Table Kin Chanel. I started playing Quick 3 watching y'all. Now it sounds crazy. We download demos. Dude, like, I mean, those were the days, man. It was like, Joe Rogan played a lot of Quake. And so I was, my hair is a freaking mess. Oh my God. I need to get a haircut bad. I met Joe Rogan out here in Vegas, and I walked up to him. I was like, we're all introducing ourselves at a UFC fight, and I go, "Hey, I'm Fatality," and he goes, "Hi, I'm Joe Rogan," and then we kind of like, we were all there, like just chatting away, and then he walks up to me, back up to me, and he goes like, "You're Fatality, like the gamer?" And I'm like, "Yeah," and it's like, he's like, "I watched all your demos," and I'm like, "No way, that's crazy." And so I was kind of really shocked. But yeah, he watched a lot of my demos back in the day. And I was very like secretive about my demos back in the day too. I didn't really post many. The only time anyone ever got demos was like from a tournament. And so, yeah, so it was like tournament games. I don't know if Joe plays much anymore or not. Like, when Elon Musk was talking about being like one of the best Quake players in the world, or wherever it was on social media, I was like, he might have been like, he was good like in like the net Quake days, but like back in that era, like if you lived like in the Silicon Valley and you had like a LPB connection, I mean, you're better than everyone in general just because you had a low ping. Like back in the mid 90s, like 1996, 97, 98, like people didn't have broadband. Like they didn't have broadband at all. Oh, my hair is like absolute mess. But yeah, I mean, playing Quake in the 90s was the best. Like that's why LAN parties were so much fun. Joe should ask Rafa for some coaching. I mean, yeah, Rafa's one of the best in the world. Yeah, Joe Rogan. Yeah, he mentioned me a few times on his show. On his podcast. And then a Counter-Strike player went on there and he said how he could beat me. Like, what are you talking about, man? This is like ridiculous. I was like, this is like, it's just so funny when people like make comments like that. Yeah, nothing. Yeah, I was like, this is ridiculous. Like he'd have zero chance to beat me one-on-one. Now, for playing Counter-Strike, that's a different story. But, like, Counter-Strike is not, like, that's not a deathmatch 1v1 game. But, yeah, I keep in touch with Nothing every once in a while. Like, when I got inducted to the Esports Hall of Fame at ESL, we caught up and said hi and so forth. I never talked to him about the comment, though. I was like, it was so absurd what he said. And I was like, oh, my God, like, this is... I'm sure Joe read right through that comment. Like, I mean, Joe knows like the landscape of it all and so forth, and like, It's just not happening. You're recording your PC screen on a VHS? I have no idea. It wasn't hard to record demos back in the day. You could just like record demo. DDoS would know the answer to this for sure. Obviously, he's like the first. Anything tech related, just ask DDoS. Oh, you guys want to see some Diablo? Or what else do you guys want to chat about? Let me get a drink of water. I'm just having a little bit of a cough. Yeah, I'll have some caffeine, I guess. DDoS, you don't know everything? That's unbelievable. Unbelievable. I expected so much more from you. Here we go, Celsius. He's gonna be up until 3 a.m. I already had one, so I was actually thinking, I was like, like this could be a long night. Yeah, but I missed you guys. I miss live streaming for you guys and chatting it up. So once when I get all my energy from playing sports and all that jazz, but when I get the energy and then double down on a little Celsius, it makes the streams go a little bit longer. Oh, DDoS. Yeah, sure, let's play. Do you have Diablo? Do you want to play with me? Do you want to level up with me? I can hop in Discord. Yeah, I mean, I haven't played in a while either. I'm just playing to play. It's not a big deal. If you want to join, just join the practice room, wherever, and I can bring you in, or you might have access to join the private room. Just join it. Actually playing Path of Exile 2 when I watched the stream. I just want to play the new Paladin character. So that was kind of like my idea. So let me show you the new game. Or the new character. So this is the new Paladin right here. The Juggernaut. Turn the Paladin's indomitable defense into unstoppable offense. The Zealot. The Judicator. The Disciple. D2 vibes. I did not play Diablo 2. So that one got by me. Thank God. I think that was during the Quake 3 era. I do miss playing though? I miss playing like Warcraft 3. I miss playing like RTS games. That was a lot of fun. Even though I wasn't like really good at it or anything, I just enjoyed playing it. I enjoyed playing with my friends and just building armies and doing the whole thing. It was fun. Yeah, I actually ran into Tasteless and Artosis actually a few weeks ago at the Esports Awards. I actually inducted them into the Esports Hall of Lifetime Achievement class for 2025. And it's a funny story. Tasteless is actually from Kansas City, from where I'm from. And so I threw a LAN party in Kansas City back in, gosh, it was like 1998, 99. And he actually was there. He was like a young teenager and came to my LAN party. I was like 17 or 18. And, but yeah, he came to my LAN party. Yeah, Artosis is still like one of the top 5, like I don't know if it's not in the world, but maybe in the States or America. Yeah, but I had dinner with them just like 3 weeks ago. They were here in Vegas, and I picked them up and drove them for dinner, and we all went out to have dinner together. We had a great night together. It was a lot of fun catching up with them. I think Artosis is up in Canada, and then Tasteless is actually living in Korea. So my goal is to go back to Korea and hopefully see him out there. And he's like, if you come to South Korea, just hit me up. I'll take you everywhere. So I went to Korea actually last year, so I kind of missed him already. But I'll have to go back out there again. Like this last year, I went all over Asia. I went to Philippines, Vietnam, South Korea. I went to Jeju Island, actually it's in South Korea, but like it's like kind of like the islands or like the whatever. Had a lot of Korean barbecue. Loved it. I had so much fun. It was really the food I had. I went to Japan as well, in Kyoto and Osaka, and I just had so much. I had so much good food, and overall, I just like Asia a lot. Like it's like super relaxing. For me, I feel very relaxed, and it feels safe too. You know. All right, confirm class. Let's see here. Let's don't they have like a randomizer? Who should we go? What should we look like? What should we go for? What are we doing here? Hey, Bomber, what's up, man? Everywhere seems relaxing when you're just there for visiting. Yeah, kind of. It depends. Like when I go to like very like heavy concrete villages, like cities and stuff, it's kind of like I I find it kind of exhausting sometimes. But when I go to more tropical and more tropical, and I feel like Japan is such a beautiful, like Japan, Kyoto, and Osaka. I mean, there was a lot of concrete to some degree, but also it felt like, I don't know, the vibe was really good. Osaka was really cool. If you ever get a chance to go to Osaka, I mean, it was great. Bomber, I'm doing good, man. You were in Osaka in 1999? Oh, hi. Very nice, very nice. You go for the most obnoxious character every time. Should we make like a Japanese character? I don't know. They're urban or less urbanized. Yeah, I went to like a castle. I went to Kyoto and I went to some castles there and so forth, and just toured around a lot. But yeah, Japan was awesome. I've been to Japan before. I went to Gifu and Tokyo. I was doing a lot of TV stuff out there back in the day when I was playing professionally. Like they invite me out there and did a lot of TV stuff together. I was doing a lot of traveling through. I was doing a lot of traveling through Asia in general when I was launching the ASRock Fatality Gaming motherboards. I think I did like almost like a 6-month tour where I was like 6 months. I was just hopping all around Asia and just doing like meet and greets and like fatality shootouts where we just like world #1 gamers coming to so and so IT mall and then come play against them, and so then crowds would come and we'd do like a whole show and a lot of press and media and all that jazz. It was a lot of fun. It was a really cool way to meet like local communities in different regions and just have a lot of fun playing games. It was a lot of fun. I did that probably for over 16 years. I did the fatality shootouts. We went everywhere. I mean, I've been to every continent in the world besides Antarctica to do fatality shootouts. We did it everywhere. Done in Australia, we've done in Africa, done all over Europe, all over Asia, all over America. Did it everywhere. It's kind of cool. Do we like that one? Oh, this is kind of... The pings were dying to play against you. Yeah, right. Oh my god. I think we'll go this one. This one looks kind of cool. I think the hair color is pretty good, actually. Accessories. Oh, we're gonna get wild. He's going to war. Be my samurai. Oh, let's leave it there. Stone coins. What's this? Oh, the earrings. Oh no. We don't need all that. No, don't need that either. I don't know. Nothing's popping out yet. I mean, makes sense. I don't think I like it though. Oh, that looks more traditional. Let's just do that. Just whatever. Alright, now we're getting at the real stuff. This probably should be different color. I'm trying to think like that. That looks, I don't know. Maybe just do like a blood color or something. Looks like someone just like that's kind of cool. I kind of like 7. That's kind of cool, actually. But I think I don't like the blood color. I don't know, do I like the blood color? I mean, because that's my all you... I don't know, just do it. Finalize. Accept. Okay, so I just want to do seasonal, right? Oh, you can't do... Can't do. So I gotta do Fatal 1 TY. Seasonal character. Okay, start. Seasonal, yes. Alright, and then I forget what I want to do as the first one. You want it to be like fast enough that you. I'm not sure how the best way to do it. Is it to do normal first and then bump it up? I forget what the process is. Are his pecs scales? I don't know. What's the play here, guys? Let's see here. Oh, okay, we gotta change that real quick. Diablo 4. Let's see here. Build guides for Paladin. Leveling. Now we're playing a Paladin. Doesn't really say which one's a good one to do. You know nothing about D4 meta? I mean, it's just playing the game. I mean, it's whatever. It's not that big a deal. I'm gonna try to think of like which one's a. Oh, I like Woody Joe. I like. He's a great guy. I like his guides. I'm trying to think of like which loadout I want to go. I think I'm gonna do hard just to get a little more XP. Let's do normal for now, and then we can always bump it up. It's not a big deal. Oh, let's definitely allow it to be played on the computer. Alright, so we got December 18th. Shield Charge Paladin. Let's see here. Mute tab. What to do here? So there's a Shield of Retribution. There's a Shield Charge Paladin. And there's a Blessed Hammer Paladin leveling guide. I wonder which one's the most fun. Let me just see what it says for. What is the Zeal Paladin leveling guide? Zeal. Let's see what this thing says. The build stacks attack speed, resource cost, and cooldown reduction where possible while keeping up its auras and other support abilities. Let me see that. Let me look at the tier list for leveling build tier list. That's what we want. Okay, so Shield of Retribution Paladin and Shield Charge Paladin. Those are the two good ones. There's also Judgment Paladin. What do you guys like? Pick one. We can either do Shield of Retribution Paladin, Shield Charge Paladin, or Judgment Paladin. I think the Judgment one looks pretty cool. You also play Diablo 4 with add-on? What's the add-on? Let's make sure the graphics are set to everything. Power saving? Oh, okay, that's fine. Do it DLLA, right? That's like, that offers the highest. Okay, we got everything on now.
Come, wanderer. Follow my voice to the seat of the heavens.
Okay, we'll do the Judgment one. Let me see here how to pop this out. Mute tab. Alright, looks pretty good. Alright, what does this want me to do?
You, wanderer. I know what you are.
Yeah, you do, huh? Let's see here. Where'd that thing go? Follow the voice. I didn't see where he went. Oh, he went way over there. Okay. I should do the main. I'm not gonna doing the side quest, I guess. Just try to get through the main thing first. Dun, dun, dun. Here I go. Super ultra mega hyper. I can feel it. It's gonna be a long night. You never know. Sometimes it is, and sometimes it's not. But right now, it's feeling like a long one already. I don't know. I get excited about playing like this game. Like I don't know. I like it. It's just enjoyable.
Good. I found a promising ore deposit. I could use some help finding it. What is this?
Great job over there.
Impressive. That's a good size.
Oh.
I'll have to charge you extra for that.
There we go. There we go. There we go. Get all the good stuff. Get all the good stuff. He wants me to have a rare sword, a master's brand, and a heartless rival rare shield. That's what we're going for. I'm going for the DPS right now. Armor. Put it all on. Ah, here we go. And then we should put some stuff going here, you know? So we're going Holy Bolt. And then we're going Blessed Hammer. We got a little bit of a start. Oh, that's kind of cool. Oh, dang. Yes. We will take. Bungling Battery, you're playing Diablo 4 right now. Yeah, I was like, I was like, actually just randomly was like, I would really like to play this game right now. But I logged in and like, there's like a bunch of people playing the game. And I was like, why is everyone playing the game right now? I don't get it. Like there's Arc Raiders, Battlefield 6. And then I saw that there was a pre-purchase to play the Paladin. And so I paid the $40 and got it just now. And then, yeah, I was like, oh, that sounds like a nice night. And so I just wanted to, it felt like it was the right thing to do tonight. Play a little Diablo. And I got another friend that I used to play Diablo with named Whoopin' on You. And he said he might join later tonight. He said he's played like 1 hour so far. So if he does hop on, we'll be playing little duos. So far, I'm liking Paladin. Different vibe. This is where I want you to go. What's in here? A portal?
Worry not. My true form awaits through this entrance.
Okay, I guess we'll go in. Not sure why character is a white energy shield. Oh, you know what? I think I have that on as like a feature with the graphics. It's just to see my character better. And also maybe for the stream it makes it easier to see too. I could turn it off though. I didn't really have a preference for it, but I think I did it because I could see my character. We can look at the graphics real quick. So there's something in here somewhere. I forget where it is. Or gameplay, save. Yeah, there was something for Alright, display player highlight. Makes them easier to see. So here we go. Turn it off. Now you can see like that. Which one do you like more? But yeah,
Behold,
this is the standard.
I am Hadriel of the high heavens.
I bet you are.
Are you not aware? Asmodan and his vile brethren have invaded your world. I journeyed in secret after sensing his presence.
Okay.
The high heavens have forbidden any interference with Sanctuary.
What makes me more comfortable during the grind? I mean, it's probably just
For what is
doing it with friends.
Wanderer, I will stay long enough to ensure you vanquish the lesser evils. Return to me if you are in need of counsel.
Okay. Select an item to sanctify with the powers of high heavens. Sanctificate. I have no idea. That looks really good. Okay. My stash. I forget how to like all junk. Common
Here's what's left.
job. Way to go. Alright, so I think I leave now. Earn divine favor, defeat Duriel and Helltide, defeat Esmo. I have no idea. Okay. So I just got that? Nice. Okay, I'll take. Okay. Oh, you're referring to the highlight? I just, I love making the stream more custom to what you all like. So, especially when I'm playing a game like this, like whatever the stream likes the most, like I try to go for that. So if you guys have ever suggestions, like audio or anything like that, feel free to give some backseat gaming information, and I'll try to make adjustments to what you guys like. I'm not, especially for these type of games, I'm not that picky, but also I just want to have the best stream as possible for you guys. The four lesser evils, Asmodan, Duriel, Belial, and Angela, have invaded the sanctuary. We defeat them to uncover corrupted essences. Okay. Gotta hunt them down. Okay. So, where do I go next? I'm not trying to do side quests. I'm trying to play the game. Call of the Paladin. Oh, it's way over there. Jeez. Okay. Luckily I can teleport there. The quality is good all around, Slay King. Thanks, man. Yeah, I worked really hard on like getting everything dialed up. I went absolutely nuts. Okay, so I literally formatted Windows 11 on both, like on my main gaming rig. I've taken everything off my main game rig now. Everything lists, like I have a streaming PC, so I actually have a huge 38-inch screen here for you all in chat and for the live stream, and then I have like 2 more screens over here, just for like the build for this build, the Juggernaut or whatever this build I'm doing, the Judgment Day, and then I have like a skill tree, like a vertical monitor here, and then the game obviously on this one. So I got it pretty much dialed in right now. It's looking good though. But yeah, I've been trying to like reduce micro stuttering on my computer, and that's why I went for a full complete reinstall. Did a lot of tests with like a thing called Cap FrameX. It tests your 1% lows. So I was just looking for micro stutters in my overclocking, and then and all that fun stuff. So. I wonder if there's anyone there. Oh, is that? Oh, I don't know. Is it happening or is it already happening? I don't get it. Let me make sure. Oh, it begins at 32 minutes. Alright, cool. We got time. We got time. Not this time, but later. Yeah, the Paladin. That's why I'm playing with the Paladin right now. So this is the new character. Oh, dang. Yeah, so this is the new Paladin character. Another one? Oh, man, look at that. Look at that luck. Already a legendary. Sign me up. Don't need this. Don't need this. Take that. Okay.
Fortunate timing. Let's see who can hunt the most meat. Most pounds wins. Winner picks the dinner menu. You haven't won yet. That one was going to be mine. You haven't won yet. You beat me, so you choose. What's on the menu? Job
Nothing,
well done.
nada. Alright, so we can upgrade one of the abilities. So it wants me to go down. Oh wait, so let's do this one first.
What is this?
It's like a Crusader type of thing. Yeah, I don't really know. What's that there? Huh. Maybe I should go there. Is it a boss fight or something?
An antelope. I am so close. Be gone! Search.
Subject 23. The plague of Alcanus was born from the dead of this city. Like all of the corpses here, 23's tissue appears flush with the demonic ether. Still alive, in a sense, after decades of decay. If this vitality can be distilled, I may have found more than...
What's happening here?
What is happening here? Where's this boss at? I want to see this boss. Destroy one of the... Oh, I have to go back down there. Oh, okay. Got it. They're gonna try to slow me down.
She was birthed from those blood cocoons. I must destroy them.
The research is almost done. I need more time. See, I could end suffering. Cure death.
Table, you forgot to tell a great view in the window.
Why? I'm so close.
I'm not sure if I understand. Judge enemies 200 times. Is there any pro gamers in in Vegas? I remember there were some like League of Legends guys back in the day and so
It is
forth,
done.
but I don't really know. There's not like a whole bunch of people I know in Vegas that are like, you know, like super talented gamers. Okay, got this. Got that. Get that one. Okay. All in due time. Let's see if we got anything here. No, I don't really like know a ton. Like, I have some friends that are gamers, but like they're just like friends. Like, you know, I don't know. Most of my friend network in Vegas is like most like hockey teammates, friends I play golf with, and so forth. Not many of them are like hardcore PC gamers like myself. I have some friends that like play games and stuff, but we don't like play every day. I was playing with Sarge primarily. Sarge is in Alabama, so I play with Sarge a lot. Just whoever, you know. Like a lot of the guys I used to play with back in the day, I mean, like they're all like in different, like they're almost in different countries now. It's like crazy. It's like I would love to play with some like CZM and Sturmy and Rafa and like other people like that. Like, but they all don't like they all live like in different countries. So it's really hard to play like an FPS game where we can like play a game of like high skill and team up.
Thank the light our order dispatch reinforcements. I can't.
Nice. Getting all kinds of goodies. Oh. deal with this one right away. A lot of breathing there. It's okay, Paladin, you'll be fine. What are we doing here? I don't know, we'll just do this. I forget what even. Oh, wait. So yeah, we have 12 minutes left in the hell tide. Okay. I was like forgetting like what we even do. Travel to the Forsaken Chapel. Where does this take me to? What's up, Sebs? How you doing, man? UT99 pugs are still happening. Wow, that's crazy. What are we doing here? Okay. Bunch of gold, leveled up. I don't think I need that. Let's go ahead and salvage everything. All junk. Level up. Oh, what? Did I really mess this all up? Alright, where do I need to go? Let's go here real quick. Let's go back and do the Helltide thing. And I don't know if I really need to do that, actually, to tell you the truth. It's kind of like just getting like small upgrades, you know? The place I need to go. Down here? Is that where? No.
The mother was right. Bleeding
What's this?
soaking
Season ranks available. Earning rewards and get stronger. Okay, cool. Okay, so these are the things I gotta do. Okay. Leveled up again. Let's see, where do we go here? Here? So funny how you can't see like the things you gotta do. Earn divine favor. It's already over.
No, no, no!
Got him.
Is so dark and cold. Please stay. Grandfather was supposed to walk me home.
Got me a ring.
Is that it?
Another ring, nice. What did I do wrong here? Okay. What do we got? I got 5 minutes left. Alright. Is that boss supposed to be here or something?
Locked.
Oh. We go here. I got 140. You should have access to pets in your wardrobe. They'll pick up. Oh yeah, 100%. Where is the pets? Do I have it? Can I do it from here? Or do I have to go to the wardrobe, you know? Not that great. Where else can we go? Up there, I guess. Minute 20 left. That's the closest one. See if I can get one more. I think I need 75 though. I need some more. Gotta get there. 16 seconds. Can I get it? Oh, look at that. Clutch. It carries over from game to game. That's it. Alright, we got an amulet. Let's do that. What am I going for in this build? Going for attack speed, looks like. Alright, that's all done. Alright, let's just go back to town. Oh, this is spawning in 3 minutes. Let's go back to town for now. The Paladin so far has been pretty fun. Like, I mean, it's just kind of cool to do a different class and so forth and just kind of like see how it all works and whatnot. So far, yeah, it's pretty cool. Obviously, it's so far to go to, like, you know, get it all going.
Are your hands clean? Look, but don't touch.
Okay, let's hurry up. All junk. And let's do one more thing. What's it want me to do? What's next on the list? Okay, it wants me to do something up here. You gain 10% armor. Okay. And let me go to this boss fight. World boss. Oh, I need to do the freaking I got time. Where's the wardrobe at? Is it here? I think I see a wardrobe down here. Where's the wardrobe at? Not here. Is a wardrobe here? I feel like I see it there, but that's not the wardrobe. That's armor vendor. Let's go to town. Get my pet going. I forget what the even wardrobe even looks like. Map. Where is the wardrobe? There it is. Alright, where's my pet at? Alright, you're my pet. Equip. Save. There we go. Now we have to go up here. Hey, Sebs. Thanks, man. Sebs, where are you from, man? Easy win. Good job, everybody. Well played. Well played. Alright, so we gotta go down here. We gotta do... You gain healing received. Once 2 there. Then I want this down here. Rally. Oh, that rally thing makes me move faster too. I like that. What are you gonna give me? Got a nice new ring. Got a mace. Not any more damage, unfortunately. You're from Canada? Nice. Been following you since I was 16, man. I appreciate it, man. It was really fun competing back in the days, man. I'll tell you that. I loved it. I wish arena FPS games never ended, man. It was the best time. Let's see here. You paved the way for esports, in my opinion. No one was doing it like you back in those days. Yeah, I was trying to set the bar as high as possible, man. Like, my goal was to, barnstorm the world, like show the world that you can make a living playing video games. Being the first guy, like, on a global level to do that. It was just like, it was amazing. It was like the best time ever. But there's also a lot of pressure, like winning all the time was like, it was crazy because like if I didn't win the tournaments, like I wouldn't have got as much PR and as mainstream media as I got. And so I was trying to win as much as possible, obviously, but also I was looking at it as an opportunity to tell a story and to tell like a story about being a professional gamer and making a full-time living from this. And then eventually I retired from it. I mean, the full story of like, being like the first global esports superstar kind of thing, and showing the world that you can make a living playing video games. And then I just really thought, this is the sport of the 21st century, and I would love to even play more. I mean, I played for like 10 years straight. I was like super dedicated and hardcore, as you know. But for me, I was like, I was just trying to find ways to show that how gamers can make money, not only from tournament winnings, but also from brand deals and so forth. So creating that blueprint in the early days was a big thing for all gamers and creators in that regard. The MTV episode was the first time we really got mainstream television to cover like what it's like to be a professional gamer and what it feels like to go to tournaments and compete against the best players in the world. But yeah, that was the beginning of esports really getting like mainstream exposure. And that was crazy back then, man. Like, I remember driving around like my Ford Focus and like people like, I mean, it was just crazy. I didn't know I was famous for a good 2 or 3 years. And then one of my friends told me, we all want to do what you're doing. Like, it was kind of wild. But that was like, when the MTV thing, that kind of like, it was like, wow, like I'm really doing this. So, but I was learning a lot before that, and I had a lot of ambition to be the best in the world. And then after achieving that, I was just kind of like so in the mode of just competing and training and practicing. I didn't really have time to like look back at what I accomplished. I was just constantly doing all the time. And when you're in that kind of like sweet spot of like just making things happen all the time, it was a lot of fun, man. Winning on the biggest stage and winning all the biggest tournaments back in the day was the highlight of my life, man. It was a feeling that I wish everyone could feel. It was a high that you just can't imagine. The golden days of FPS, yeah. It was so like it was so amazing, man. Like in the 1990s, early 2000s. I mean, online gaming and esports in general, there was like so much respect and like like people saw that you had skills or game, and just overall it was just like it was good. It was a lot of fun back then, man. I had so much joy from playing just online, like even in Quake 1, even when I was on dial-up, it was amazing. Obviously when I got the low ping, I was like, this is the best. But obviously LAN is the best. But going from like dial-up internet to broadband was like, oh my god, this is insane. But it's crazy, It's just evolution of where we came from, and then to see all the games we play today, it's really just remarkable. But definitely would love to see more arena shooters. Love to see faster games for sure. $56K modems, mice with balls, and CRT monitors. I know, right? Well, the CRT monitors, I would get up to 120 hertz. When I played Quake throughout my whole career, I used 120 hertz all the time. Maybe you're referring to like Quake 1. I'm not sure what Quake 2 had. I never really like looked into it. Quake 3 was like the first like, I played in much hertz in Quake 1, but it was just so new. I was probably playing 60 on everything. Then eventually I experienced 120, and I was like, oh my god, this is insane. CS is fast, but like it's more like fast time to kill, and it's still slow. It's slow.
Yeah, the play is so slow between rounds.
DDoS, is that you? Hello?
What's up, John?
Oh, is that Tachi?
Yeah, what's up?
Oh, sorry, I couldn't even hear you. 1 second. I was like, I think I hear someone talking.
This thing being dumb again. I don't know. I think I need to get a new mic.
No, I just gotta. I have all these settings changed on my computer, so it's like constantly balancing it out. You wanna?
Watch. I bet you if I unplug it right now and plug it back in, it'll be way louder. Give me like 60 seconds.
Okay. $176 unread DM messages. Is that what it says? I have no idea.
Is that way louder?
He's making fun of me for 176 unread DMs. Oh man.
Oh, I'm sure John just gets spammed with crap on Discord.
All right, let's do a test real quick.
Test.
Try again.
I'm still quiet. Damn.
I'm bumping you up in the thing. I have control. Go ahead and give me a test.
Testing. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, I think you sound better now. Chat, you can say if you hear him better or not. I have like. Oh, I hear myself double through your mic.
Through my mic?
I think so. Yep.
What the hell?
Yeah. Red Hope says much better.
All right.
I still hear myself.
How the hell is that happening?
It's just picking up when I talk. Not this time though. I think it's not there anymore.
Okay, cool. That was weird.
Oh shoot. I don't know if I need this. Let's put this in the storage. Do you have Diablo or no?
I think I have Diablo 3.
Oh, it's Diablo 4. Yeah. Testing 1, 2, 3. I don't know.
Testing?
Yeah, I was just seeing if like. Yeah, I still hear myself.
What the f is going on?
Oh, it says you logged in. Oh, that maybe that's you logged in Battle.net or something.
Yeah.
You can still use these.
Tablet, you want to ask about looter shooters like Tarkov Arena? Not a video you gave me been playing. I've been playing Arc Raiders a lot, and that's a looter shooter. I was playing Dark and Darker a lot over the last year or so. I really enjoyed Dark and Darker. So yeah, I like looter shooters. PvP, PvE games I really like a lot. But it's like there's definitely a balance of like playing with like good players. Like I don't like playing them with like bad players so much. So it's like I get very upset when we're dying or something like that, and we're not like operating like on a high level. So like teamwork is like really important, and then like just like learning from mistakes and like having some process of like this worked, this didn't work, what's optimal, how can we do better, and then like kind of going down that rabbit hole of like let's just try this play style as much as possible, and then kind of evolve. CZM and I were really good at that. We would always like trial and error a lot. So like, hey, let's try this, let's try that, and then we would like kind of like always have like, then we'd have like constructive like recaps of our situations, and then we're like, okay, well, let's try this next time. Let's try this next time. Are we doing something wrong here? Are we entering the fight wrong? Are we during the fight? Are we losing in this way? And so, I really enjoyed that process of like kind of dissecting like what is happening and what weapon is winning, and like learning what the meta weapon is, or what's the best way of getting into the battle, or whatever the deal is. So every game is different though. Every game has a different ask, and you have to find out what the game is asking for. That's how I look at it. Some games are just built to be campy. Like Arc Raiders, you can just, you know, they say be a rat, but like in reality, that's just how the game is meant to be played to some degree. And third-partying people and surprising people and all this other stuff. Like, that's just how the game is built. It's just how the game is built. There's a huge advantage if you third-party. But the thing is, like in Arc Raiders, like people can respawn for like until like the 18th minute mark. So when you have people respawning all the time, you could be fighting a long time. If you spawn like at the 29-minute mark and you start battling everyone, you could fight like 7, 8, 10 teams by the time it gets the 18-minute mark, because people are constantly loading in your game. So do you have Diablo 4 or not, Itachi?
No, I don't have Diablo 4.
Yeah. No worries. This is my side game addiction problem here. I really do like it though. Let's see here. I usually like power leveling this game like really early, but I don't know if I have any. Let's see if I have any friends on. I have no. How do you even look at social? I have no idea. Let's see here. Let's see here. 1, 2, power level. One of my friends on. He's already level 190.
God damn.
I've done a lot of power leveling for other people too, so I don't feel guilty asking. Alright, what are we doing here? Oh, let's go and check that out.
Locked.
There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Have you played the new? You played the new Dark and Dark or whatever?
No, I haven't played in like a month or 2.
You played the water one though?
Yeah, I played when the water came out.
Is that good?
It was cool. It was interesting. It's a nice change of pace to a game.
Why do I Heavenly Forge keep...
Locked.
Oh, Blotzatai, I actually talked to him, I talked to him like this year, I think. I think on Instagram or something like that. I forget. He reached out to me and we reconnected after a long time. He was really bummed he couldn't play more professionally. Just real life, you know, catches up to people, and he didn't really get to do everything he wanted to do in esports, unfortunately. I remember battling him in Germany. We had a really good game. More armor, take it. Movement speed. I will take the movement speed.
saved my life.
We got time. Where's this ring? This tree thing at again? I forget. Over here? Okay. Like Dark and Darker for me was like, you know, if I'm gonna play a slow game, might as well play the slowest game ever made. That was my mentality. Just, I was like, if we're moving this direction, let's play the slowest game I can possibly find. That was literally what I thought. Yeah. Am I in Austin? No, I'm in Las Vegas. What do we want?
It is done.
Collection of rings. I don't know what I would want. I think rings sound always interesting. Yeah, rings. Do that. There we go. Now we're talking. Alright, let's put this bad boy on. I mean, that looks pretty good. Oh, this +1 faith on kill. I don't know what I need to look here. What rings do you want me to have? It wants attack speed. That's what it wants. It wants attack speed. And I got none of that. So that's how it's gonna go, huh? Here's some attack speed. I'm just waiting. Okay. Back to farming. Trick Monkey, where you at, man? I'm originally from Kansas City, Missouri, but I got a place out here in Vegas, like in 2008, when I retired from professional gaming. I was still working for like Fox, and I was still doing all my fatality branding and stuff like that. But there's also Nevada has a 0 state income tax, so it was just better for business. I traveled a lot, so it didn't really matter where I lived. I've been thinking about moving again, though, to tell you the truth. I don't know. I was actually thinking about moving to Asia, maybe.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I was like maybe like somewhere tropical or something like that. I don't know. That's what I was like. I was contemplating it. I actually talked about it this morning.
As long as I get to go with you.
Huh?
As long as I get to go with you, it's cool.
Yeah, right? Of a content streaming house. It would be fun.
Yeah, everybody can watch me rage at random video games.
Like having good internet is kind of important though, so like you can't really go too tropical. That would be like the biggest thing, like trying to find out how. Huh?
Singapore's supposed to be like pretty trendy.
Where?
So I'd imagine they'd have good stuff there. Singapore.
Oh yeah. I'm not sure how hard it'd be to get like citizenship or how that would work. I don't know what the every country is different.
Yeah, I know Japan would be like very hard without like.
I was under
mean,
impression
you
it'd
might
be
be able to do
easier
it.
for Japan.
No, Japan is really hard to get like citizenship or like a permanent visa. Like if you don't have like certain things that they're looking at. For you, I think you'd probably be able to afford like one of the easy ends, which is like make a company that has so much of its income coming in through there to boost their economy.
Is someone there? So dark and cold. Please stay. Grandfather was supposed to walk me home.
I don't really know how this works. I forget. You get all this stuff in the PvP event, but I forget how to spend it. Altar of Extraction. I don't know.
speed. Aye.
Ah, a warrior. How may I serve?
Let's see here. We can level up. Oops. Not that one. Then up here I got all that going. I got one in this guy. Concentration. Okay. Then what? Uh-oh. Getting crazy. We do that guy. We go here while inside. Concentration, you and your allies deal 50% additional damage consumed resource. Concentration size increase and lasts additional 4 seconds. Alright. I forget to do the PvP event stuff. But you didn't play this game, so. Used to be like somewhere you can turn this stuff in at, I thought. Just don't see it on the map though. That's New York behind me. I live around the strip here in Vegas. So I got all those seeds of hatred. I thought you had to turn in somewhere. Maybe it's somewhere else. Oh, here we can extract it. Okay. Now it makes sense again. I forgot. I remember now. Okay, done deal. I know I need to go over the tree thing again. What's it like living in Vegas? I mean, when I first moved here, it was just like so much fun. But also I was like, it was like, you know, it's kind of like, you know, I was on the grind for so long, professional gaming, so like coming here and like retiring from esports and like for the professional like grind and just focusing more on business and like doing like you know, still playing like exhibitions and stuff like that, but more for like entertainment. You know, Vegas just became amazing. Played a lot of golf, played a lot of sports. Obviously went out and partied with friends and so forth. I would say for like 3 or 4 years, I really just enjoyed Las Vegas. I think after that time, I was kind of like, okay, I'm kind of done with that. And then I kind of like evolved just like to playing like more sports, and I still traveled a lot. Like I was traveling all around the world for like, you know, still to this day, I travel a lot. So having an airport that's like really, that almost like flies direct to almost like almost everywhere, it feels like. Like this year I actually flew to Amsterdam, direct flight for a friend's wedding. That was awesome. It was like 11-hour flight. Just like really hopped in the plane and landed like at the train station in Amsterdam and went to my hotel. It was awesome. You know, I've flown to Asia directly from here. I've flown to Frankfurt directly from here. You can obviously fly anywhere in America here direct. But that convenience is like huge. And then, yeah, just like ice hockey is a lot of fun here in Vegas, especially when it's hot outside. To play on ice and play a sport where you're not in the sun is like huge plus for me. What else? There's actually a lot of stuff to do around Vegas. There's Mount Charleston, so you can go up there and go hiking. It's about 20 to 30 degrees cooler up there. So when it's really hot in Vegas, going up to the mountains is kind of nice. You wouldn't know it, but it's like 45 minutes outside of town, you have a mountain that you can go hike. And then also there's like, you know, there's state parks and all that stuff, like Valley of Fire. If you want to go all the way up to Zion National Park, that's like a 2 or 3 hour car drive. And that's beautiful up there. I've done the Narrows there, where you hike through the water. And it's like a 2 mile, you know, back and forth hike. I think it's like 2 miles up, 2 miles back or something like that. And that was awesome. I loved it. It was pretty cold even in like June, July when I went. But it was like cold in the water. It was like perfect outside, but it was like the water was cold. But it was refreshing. It was like, you know, doing a cold plunge, like hot, cold, hot, cold. It was great. I felt amazing. Obviously driving to California, you're only like a 4 or 5 hour car drive away. So if you want to go to the beach, it's not impossible. Obviously you can just fly over there too, but like having your own car is kind of nice sometimes. Like I drive to my friend's place over in Newport Beach a lot. What else? You can go to Arizona, like Sedona. That's like a 4 or 5 hour car drive. You can go to Lake Mead. You can go boating. I've kayaked down the Hoover Dam. I've gotten dropped off right at the Hoover Dam and like kayak for like 6 hours or so down the Colorado River. And I end up in Arizona. Like I forget what the name of the beach is. Like Willow Beach. So yeah, there's a lot of different options. But yeah, Vegas has a lot more to offer than you think. And then also it's kind of a sports town now, big time actually. There's so many sports here. And soon we're going to be having like even more. I mean, it's just getting more and more all the time. With baseball coming here in a couple of years or so or whatever, I think I'm actually going to be able to see the stadium from here. So just right here you see the New York. And then here you see this. All right, let me put the camera on. So you can see here, this is New York. Then over here is T-Mobile Arena. That's where the Golden Knights play at, the hockey team. And then right here, you can actually see I can see the airport. It's like up here, I can see the airport, like the runway. But I believe like right here is where they're building the new baseball stadium. So maybe in the future I'm gonna have even a sicker view. So yeah, my view is getting better and better every day. Ever since I moved here, it's crazy because like a lot of this stuff like across the street here, like the Aria, that wasn't there. I used to be able to see straight across like to the mountains on that side. I can still see the mountains over here, but or like, you know, I won't say the mountains, but like more like hills or whatever. They're kind of like mini mountains. But yeah, I mean, they built like a $12 billion place like right across the street from me, and I'm like, oh my god, that's unbelievable. And my views like directly into like the pool area of the Aria, which is like sick. And then they've been upgrading a lot of the roads here for the last 5 or 6 years, so the convenience of like just like commuting from my place to like everywhere, it feels like it's been easier lately, finally. But you know, I think it's just part of the process of like making the city better and like upgrading the freeways and so forth. So overall, I mean, I'm like, man, like there's a lot of convenience. It's really hard to leave Vegas. A lot of convenience here. And like, you know, I've had this place, I've done a lot of upgrades, you know, but in like this wall and like this drop down ceiling with the lighting and so forth. And there used to be a wall here, but I knocked the wall out just so I could have a bigger view of the strip. So yeah, it's like I basically just customized it to like what I liked. You have to get higher for a better view. So actually, no. The higher you go, the less you see. So I'm pretty high up in the building, but not like I'm like more than halfway up. And I actually bought my place based on sitting down. I was like, this is the perfect, like I like my spot because I have a perfect view of like everything. Like you can kind of see like a little bit of a glow over here from the building. The glow is perfect. You know, you can see the stadium. Like I bought it based on the view. So I just I had a lot of foresight of like, you know, I was like, I'm gonna be sitting down in my place playing games a lot, so I wanted to have a view when I was gaming. But yeah, that was the idea. DDoS, yeah, you were here when I had the old setup. I forget how I had it set up before. I mean, I was having such a hard time trying to figure out what was the best for the camera angle for the live stream, and this one is by far the best one. This one is winning big time. I used to have the gaming setup also in the guest bedroom. I had a 4-man LAN center in there, so I had like 4 computers, 4 consoles, and people would come over to play zombies or play Call of Duty or Rocket League or whatever. Just played a lot of different games. Flimpy, I appreciate it, man. Yeah, I worked really hard on getting this thing all set up for you guys and also for myself. But I wanted to try to do the best I could. Like, I was doing a green screen for a while, and all my friends were like, dude, your view is sick. You should be doing the view, not the green screen. And so I was like, you have a point. So I started doing like more like the full view. Yeah, Vegas is still growing, man. So I'm really interested in like this like speed train or whatever they're talking about, like from LA to Vegas. Like they're supposed to be like some like you know, it's gonna be so crazy. People are gonna be able to get here so easy from so many different ways, and Vegas constantly is evolving all the time. But it feels like a lot of upgrades are going on. It feels like there's a lot of convenience, I'll tell you that. Annie PTI, how's the prices in Vegas compared to other big cities in America? So the prices, like, I mean, obviously if you go to the strip, everything's gonna cost more on the strip. You're just gonna pay like tourist like rates. So like if you want a drink, it's gonna cost like 20 bucks. I you know, that's just what it costs, like 18 bucks and tip or whatever. Like you're gonna pay 20 bucks at least. Like for a cocktail or not. Obviously eating out for dinner, it all depends on where you go. Bang for the buck for value. I always tell everyone to go to Mon Ami Gabi at Paris. I think it's the best bang the buck in town for having a steak dinner and a nice view. I always tell everyone just get there a little early and try to get like a front seat on the patio or in the front room. That's I've probably ate there over 80 times. I love that place. They have like a it's like a filet mignon with a Merlot butter sauce or something. That thing's amazing. So that's the one I usually get. They also have like I think they have a Bananas Foster's like crepe kind of like dessert dish there too. It's really good. But the people watching there and everything is like second to none. Machiavelli's actually coming and visiting me in a few weeks, so he'll be here, and we're gonna actually be landing it up and gaming it a lot. But we're gonna go out in Vegas and kind of like go have dinners and hang out, and we're just gonna bro it out for a few days. So very excited to have Machiavelli come visit me. DDoS, you'll be in Vegas for the F1 race next year? Yeah, definitely hit me up, man. Always good to see you. Be fun to hang out again. Donnie, be good. I'm actually on the hunt for a condo right now. Anything to be mindful of? Well, all the condos, like in general, like you gotta look at the homeowners association. That's the biggest thing. If you're renting, you don't have to pay the HOA a lot of places. So renting kind of like if you're just renting, there's a lot of value in that because HOA for for a property like this and so forth, you're going to be paying like anywhere from like probably around $1,000 up to like $2,000 or $3,000 just in HOA fees. Like $3,000 would be kind of most expensive. I would say like $1,000 to $2,400 or something like that is like kind of like the average.
Alright, I'm going to bed, John.
Okay, Tachi. We'll play soon, okay, bro?
Yeah, sounds good, bro. Good to see you.
Good seeing you. Thanks for stopping by.
Of course.
Good night, man.
Good night.
Hey, Aunt A, how you doing? The Creative Labs Fatality card was good. Yeah, it was, gosh, we launched the X5 Fatality sound card in 2006. That was one of our big products for sure. It was pretty amazing how that whole deal came together. It's a really cool story, but I'll save it for another time. But the cliff note is they wanted to sponsor me, but I was like, no, I want to do like my own Fatality product line. And then a month passed, and they're like, okay, we'll do it your way. And so that's how we launched the whole Fatality sound card, Fatality headphones, Fatality keyboards, and so forth. And it turned out to be one of my biggest like financial like freedom moments in my life, like where I was able to retire from like my professional gaming. Donnie, be good. Are you moving to Vegas, or you live in Vegas already? DDoS, you still have the Fatality keyboard? I've been looking for it kind of because I really do miss it. I really do miss that keyboard. Like I've been using the keyboard I have right now, and like I feel like these keyboards, man, like it's hard to find a good one. I've been hunting for a new keyboard actually. Can you open source your guides on how you trained? I mean, I've been pretty vocal about how I trained over the years. Like the 4 hours. From the time I wake up till the time I go run 2-3 miles, and then have a lunch, play another 2 hours, relax for a second, play another 2 to 3 hours to end the night. So I always did like 8 hours a day of gameplay. But I had a really good training regiment, and I had certain ways I trained to some degree. Trying to create challenges for myself and so forth. But I think it's also just kind of going through the motions of it all. So if someone wanted to like hire me for my time and like to kind of like go through the process, but also like train with them, then that would be something different. But then in reality, you just gotta play a lot. Gotta practice. That's the only way. It's the only way. What do you guys think of sound lately? What's your guys' take on sound these days? Because a lot of these games don't really like, you know, I don't know, it feels like sound is taking a back seat big time. Flimpy, you go to CES. Yeah, I'll be there this January. I'm gonna stop by for sure. I want to see like the new monitors coming out. I want to see like if they're gonna be talking about any of the new Intel or AMD chips. I'm gonna be working on trying to build out some relationships on that front. Flimpy, I produce music for gaming. I use OEM sound honestly because it's good on. For pro sound, I used Universal Audio TV or USB. Oh, interesting. That's pretty sick. You produce music, man. Have you, as like producing your music, have you been using like any of these like AI production kind of things, or is that kind of like taboo for a music producer? I have a SSL USB audio card. Hey, what's up, Salvo Subs? How you doing, man? What did Salvo say? Flimpy, no, honestly, I have yet, but I can if I want to. I just use math since I have math degree in music theory. But I can write the code too to generate riffs, etc., or tell AI to write the code for me. Yeah, it was like I was going to some of these like AI like music creator things and like giving it kind of like my rhyme and so forth, and then I would like. I was using like ChatGPT to like create the music lyrics and so forth, like the flow, and like, okay, I want to be like a pop, you know, this is the rap, or these are the things I want to say. And just, it was really fun to kind of play around with it. I enjoyed it. If I was to go into pro competitive gaming today, what game would you play now? Well, the first thing I would look for whichever game is like really paying the biggest prize money. So I always look at it like, you know, I mean, as a professional gamer, you're trying to like make as much money as possible. So I would look at which game is paying the most. Then I would find out like what's my chance of like finding if I was playing individual like deathmatch games, like 1v1, it's just me. So I just gotta be myself and go do the thing. But if you're playing a team game, you're very reliant on like, how can I find other great talent out there to compete with the best players in the world? And when you're playing against like, you know, orgs that already have like their teams and their setup, they're already playing on a level that is already extremely high because that's all they do every day. They train, they practice, and they're also professional gamers. Like, you know, and so to play against like, you know, I always said like back in the day, like if someone wanted to play, come play Quake 3 against me, and they just got into esports and they want to play, it's going to take 2 or 3 years of them playing nonstop to catch up. Because I played Quake 1 forever. I played Doom before that. I played FPS games my whole life. And when I got to Quake 3, I've already been training for 5, you know, I guess at that point, I already had almost 5 years of experience playing FPS games. So, obviously, I started tuning it during Quake 1 from 1996 to 1999. For 3 years, I was undefeated in the Midwest at all the tournaments I ever entered. And so I had a lot of, like, buildup of practice and training and so forth to be the best Quake player in the world eventually at Quake 3. But I had all that previous time, right? Like so I think like if you're going to go into professional gaming esports, you should know what genre you want to go into in the first place. Do you want to play FPS game? Do you want to play like what's your specialty? What do you already have a lot of experience playing? And then you got to find out which game is like really giving the most money out there. And the thing is that if like Counter-Strike is, the most stable game in esports history right now. I mean, it's been around forever and it's still around. So I wish Quake was that stable. That would have been my dream. I want to play Quake forever. I'm telling you, I want to play Quake forever, man. It's just unfortunate that Quake, it's a very hardcore game. It takes a lot of skill to play Quake, and I can see it not being, on a massive scale level of like just like friendliness to play. It's very brutal. I mean, if you're playing against a top tier player, you're never gonna kill him. It's just not gonna happen. You got to play a lot to get one kill. I toured around telling you, for 16 years I did the fatality shootout, and just no one kills me. And so the only person that killed me is the other pros that come and play at my shootouts. And they had like one of the top players in the world, and they're coming to play me to win a computer or win $100,000 that we gave that one. And we did an event on the Great Wall of China, and Rocket Boy won $100,000, beating me in Doom 3. And so, and some other guys like Day, I think he got a brand new computer. Another guy got like $1,000, and like we gave away a bunch of like computers, money, cash, headphones, sound cards, equipment, motherboard, all that stuff. And so we did that all around the world. But yeah, I mean, deathmatch FPS games are very brutal. Like, you have a better chance to kill me in Counter-Strike for sure. But Counter-Strike's a very low time to kill. If you just get a lucky headshot or whatever deal is, you're going to get the kill. But in Quake and deathmatch arena type games where there's like more of a story to the fight, that's where you're really hard to take down a top guy. Imagine you're playing tennis against a top player in the world. Do you think you're just gonna go get a point on a like Roger Federer or Nadal or Taylor Fritz or any of these guys these days? You have no chance. You'll never win a game. And trying to win a point, you got to rely on them to make a mistake. It's not like you're just gonna hit like an amazing shot on them and you're gonna get it by them. Like, it's just not gonna happen. It's just like the skill level in tennis is so insanely high. It's a great individual game. We just don't have that in esports right now, unfortunately. Flimpy, you killed me once in Quake Champions. It was super hard. Yeah. Oh, we did like a duel or something. But yeah, it's it's possible. I think like when I played like the CPL event in the summer in 2000, my average death per game against top players in the world was 2.5. So I died 2.5 times a game in a 15-minute match. In Unreal Tournament, it was actually even lower. When I won the MTV True Life I'm a Gamer tournament for Unreal Tournament 2003, I only died 1.5 times per game. So that was like during my prime, and people were it's pretty hard to kill me, but even against the best players in the world, I'm only dying 1.5 to 2.5 times a game. If I had to start over again, would you pick CS? Probably not, because the beginning of esports was Quake. If you want to make money in esports, you play 1v1 deathmatch. So I was the highest earner in esports for over a decade. From the year 2000 to 2011 or 12, I was the highest earning esports player in the world. So if you want to make money and be a professional gamer, you play 1v1 deathmatch. If you played anything else, you're barely getting by, and it's a complete struggle the whole time. You're splitting the prize money up with everyone. You're doing this, that. Like, even flying a team around is more expensive. When you fly, when I just have to fly, it's just one bed, it's just one hotel room, it's one flight. It's much more affordable to go and compete. So the probability of success and making a profit is much higher. So that was the difference back then. But also, it's like, you know, I mean, it was the beginning of esports. I mean, it was like, these are the days of like pioneering like the whole concept of making a living playing video games. I always like me and Machiavelli talk a lot, because like Machiavelli and I battled a lot in the early days. We played in Sweden together. We played in the biggest Quake tournament ever, pretty much, in 2000. It was like the most deep field of top talent across the world coming to play at CPL Summer, and we actually met in the finals. He took second place, runner-up to me at XSI in Stockholm, Sweden, and they took runner-up to me again 2 months later in the grand finale. And you know, we always talk about like the difference of like winning and losing. Like it's just like, back then, if you didn't win, you got no media, you got no coverage, you got no popularity, you got nothing. And also the prize money was like barely enough or enough, you know. Like I made over 110,000 my first year playing professionally, but like, and I was like 18, 19 years old. I mean, that was a lot of money for me. But like, to make a living at professional gaming, you got to win all the time. You can't take second and thirds. You just can't do it. It's so hard to get media to cover you if you're not winning. Like, so when I win a tournament, it's mainly like, okay, I won a tournament, now how do I parlay this into media, and how can I reach out to mainstream television and tell the story of esports and gaming and making a career out of it. So that was like one of my biggest like things that I was thinking about. I was you know, there's a lot of pressure to win because I need to win to make a living. But then also there's a lot of pressure. Like I wanted to show esports as a sport of the 21st century. And so I wanted to be the global spokesperson for esports. And so that's what I did. I went everywhere just spreading the word of like, you can make a living playing video games. This is the sport of the 21st century. You know, and I always drew parallels from traditional sports, like the hand-eye coordination, the reflexes, the teamwork. All of these things matter in esports. So I was always like very pro esports, obviously. You're gonna visit Stockholm next year? Nice. I loved it there. It was so cold though. When we went to Sweden, man, there was like a foot of snow and it was cold. It was great for playing video games though. The computers run so good. Yeah, Thresh, I mean, you know, for me, like as a, you know, a teenager, I was playing Quake 1 a lot too. I started Quake Test and I played Doom and all the same games Thresh played. But Thresh was like the guy who created the WASD, like created the movement keys. And then he was playing at that Red Annihilation tournament. Like, man, like it would be so cool to go to that freaking tournament. And then he won the Ferrari. I'm like, oh my God, this is insane. So I was a big fan of Thresh in the early days. I always like showing him support and a lot of respect to him. I don't know if he ever changed off WASD or not. I think he still uses it. I talk and play with him from time to time. We were actually playing Arc Raiders recently together. But yeah, I mean, when he talked about using the mouse, that was like, what? This is like in Doom days. Quake wasn't even out yet. This was in Doom. So I was playing Doom 2 on a local area network with my friends. We're playing like Dwango maps, like dueling one-on-one. This is like 1994, 95. And so we're all playing and I was like, I started using the mouse, and then I called up my best friend in high school, and I go, hey, or no, we were like in school, and I was just talking shit to him. I was like, you know, we're in, I don't know, the same algebra class or whatever. I forget what class we were together, but I just started talking smack. I was like, hey, tonight I'm gonna beat you by 20, you know, because we always had good games, like games like 24-21 or very close games, right? And we're just fragging. There's no time limit back then. It's just, you're just fragging to frag, you know, like, okay, like let's play to whatever, and then or let's just play and then we'll stop whenever, you know. That was kind of like you just play until you're done. So it was always like really close games, right? And then and so then eventually I go, I'm gonna beat you by 20. And he's like, you are crazy. You're talking so much shit right now. I was like, dude, I'm telling you right now, I'm gonna beat you by 20. And he's like, okay, let's log. So we dial up, we connect to our modems and stuff, and we start playing Doom 2. And then like I start I'm up like 40-20. And he's like, what are you doing? And I'm like, dude, I'm using the mouse. And then, you know, that was like, dude, I'm telling you, this is like a long time ago, before Quake. Were you on 10 or Meyer? I was just doing dial-up. We were just playing like on dial-up. I had this one program called Kali, Kali. You pay like $20, get a lifetime subscription to like playing IPX games. And yeah, so that was we used to play on Kali a lot. We played like Duke Nukem 3D. I played a lot of different games on there. I didn't play on M-Player, no. Versatile. Great keyboard for you is the Corsair K70 Pro TKL. I'll look it up. I think I saw a promotion for that or something like that not too long ago. Let's look at this thing. 8,000 point rate. So, okay, so there... I have experienced problems with doing the pulling rate super high. It puts a lot of strain on the CPU. So I think there's a level of like pulling it back a little bit. Like the pulling rate does put a lot of strain on your CPUs. So I'd be careful with going like, oh, I want 8,000 point rate mouse. I want an 8,000 point rate keyboard. You're putting a lot of pressure on your CPU. A lot. Like so much that I have created lag on my mouse movements because of the point rate. So I have an 8,000 point rate mouse right now. I'm not using it because I was getting like these massive like lags playing Arc Raiders. It was crazy. It was like floating around and stuff. I was like, what is going on here? And so that's when I really started getting like tuning of the mouse. I downloaded it to 500 hertz, and then all of a sudden it started working better. So that tells me the point rate was the issue. Arc Raider has negative cell over 1,000 point rate. Yeah, 100%. I believe it. I played it. I was playing at 500 hertz. I was like, I'm done with all of this. Yeah, I still have the mouse. I almost sent it to my brother. I was like, 'cause I knew my brother has like, he has like a 4090 and a new Intel 285K or whatever it is. So he has a brand new like super rig. So I was thinking about sending it to him because he could probably use it better, but I'm going to keep it. Should I get Ark? It's $30 on sale. 100% you should get it. You'll love that game. I would say you'll probably get 100 hours of entertainment out of it easy. After 100 hours, you've probably seen everything, done everything, and experienced most of it. And then after that, it's just like, who are you playing with? Who's your squad? And then how long can that be fun? Like when Sarge and I were playing, we were having, dude, I think I cried laughing like 4 days straight with him. Like literally crying. We were laughing so hard. It was wild. The game is really good. It won Game of the Year. Let's get back to the game. I enjoyed chatting with you guys, though. I appreciate all the questions and everything. Feel free to keep chatting me up. But I really enjoy having this kind of conversation with you guys. All right, what do we want? Chest plates, amulets, or two-handed weapons? Let's go amulets.
Feast, lamb, feast.
Aw, man, I didn't get any. Got all the basics. Nope. No. I mean, it's like part of me wants this, but part of me doesn't want it. I'm not giving up movement speed yet. Not giving it up. Not giving it up. Ooh, there we go. Upgrade. Take it. Don't need it. What is this thing? Don't need it. What else you got here? What else do you give me, game? No. 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 Yes. No. I mean, we're getting close. I mean, I kind of want to do it, to tell you the truth. I really need to go to a one-hander. I need to go to a faster attacking weapon. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna hurry. I don't think. Hey, Flimpy, yeah. Enjoy the game. If you have a really good computer, I mean, enjoy the graphics of the game. I thought the graphics were really good, and overall, it was a fun time.
I can fix it.
I'll play. I'll definitely be playing more of Arc Raiders. Just tonight, I really just wanted to try something different. I do, John. I build PCs, so I have like 20 GPU left, including a 5090 Founders Edition, but I have one 9800 X3D. Dude, that's awesome. Sounds like a sick setup. Yeah, my goal for next year is actually to make like I want to make like a fatality system. You know, I want to do like I want to build it myself for you know, for customers. So I have a builder here in Vegas that wants to start doing like my own line of fatality systems, because I made motherboards for so long. I have a strong brand for like knowing how to, you know, to have like pro level gaming experience, and so my goal is to kind of like go down that rabbit hole, and you know, my goal is to make best of the best. Salvo, you've been grinding heavy. We should play sometime together, man. And Flimpy, if you ever want to play sometime in Arc Raiders, I'll be down to play with you for sure. Alright, here we go. Just looking at this thing real quick. Alright, so I have to do this one. Spears of Heaven. What does this one do? Rain down 4 heavenly spears from the sky, dealing 59 damage and knocking down enemies. Okay, cool. Sounds awesome. Alright. I need to get back to the grind. So, earn divine favor. I think divine favor is like just doing this stuff, right? Call of Duty fell off heavy. I mean, Battlefield 6 is so good. That's the main reason. Like, Battlefield, like, literally took over. Battlefield is so good. I really enjoyed Battlefield a lot. I still enjoy it. If you don't have Battlefield, you should definitely get that as well, Flimpy. But you know, if you want to just play one game, Arc Raiders will give you plenty of entertainment.
Locked. Can we up the difficulty? I gotta go there and change. Okay.
Okay. Should we change it up? Let's see here. This needs block chance, block damage reduction, main. Oh, it gets a. Oh, you can get. Okay, the shield gives the main hand weapon damage bonus. That's what I'm looking for. Oh, I didn't know that was a thing. Oh, that's cool. Yeah. I like upgrades. Ooh, this thing attacks pretty fast. I think we'll do it. So we'll do this and this guy. Still looking for a move speed on my boots. I think I need attack speed here. Attack's pretty nice. I don't know. Let's leave it as is. Oh, there's movement speed. Alright. Movement speed went up. This is not what I need. I'm going for move speed. Oh, there it is. That adds 100%. That's what I want. Block chance, block damage reduction, and main. Yeah, that's perfect. I mean, obviously not the best of the best, but you know what I mean.
Fend them off, please.
Oh. Wait. Wait. I didn't do that one. And it's giving me a sword. Nice.
Oh, it's over.
Okay. We don't want a two-handed sword. We don't want any of this. Two-handed mace we don't want. Slow boots we don't want. Yeah, this is pretty good. We want max life critical strike chance. We got max life, but we didn't get life on hit and all that good stuff. It's all good. Just temporary. Alright, how much time do we have left? Let's go up this way, I guess. Okay. Don't need that. Don't need that. Dark face. Need attack speed? No. No attack speed. Need attack speed, life on hit, and max life. Looking for a rare sword here. We have not got it yet. We need critical strike damage. They're hitting harder. They're hitting harder. Let's get rid of this stuff that I don't need. Well, let's go see what we got. Yeah, they have a new DLC coming out for Diablo 4 in April 2026. So the Paladin is part of that launch. So if you pre-order it today, you get to play Paladin today. So that was like the whole point of like paying $40 now and doing the whole thing. Yes, look at this. Has movement speed on everything. That's so sick. That's a huge upgrade. So exciting. That's like that might actually be a perfect role almost for what I need. I would like the attacks reduce evades cooldown though. That's the only thing, like, you know, but it's pretty sick. Okay. Moving in the right direction. We need to be as tough as possible. I'm losing like attack speed, but it's getting to the point where I just need to have like more survivability. I can feel it.
There's that.
Okay. I don't know if I need this thing. I forget how it works, how you distract it. What is it? It's like this codec thing, right?
Good fortune.
Where's that? This guy? No, just want to extract it. No. I forget how to extract it. Was it in here?
That looks worn. I can fix it.
Are you sure? No, I don't want to destroy it.
Don't ruin all that work.
I forgot how to do it. No. How do you extract the... Was it in here or no? I forget. Ruin, do you play solo so you can build up your stash? Yeah, in Arc Raiders, that's huge. I mean, it's like free loot. Like, solos is like the way to grind like money and everything. If you're doing PvP every freaking game, playing threes and duos, and you don't have a good squad and just like constantly getting rich because you're good, then solo's the way to go. And duos is actually really good too. Like I was getting in some duos games and play with like one guy, and I can carry a lot with just two of us. Some people just suck. Laugh aloud. Yes, I know a lot about it. It's just how it is, you know. All right, how do I extract this? I totally forgot.
Hail to you, traveler.
That is so crazy. I just totally forgot how to do this. Duke Nukem, come get some. All I do is chew bubblegum. I forget how it goes. But I'm all out of gum. I don't know where it was. I forget. Alright, let's put it over here for now. I'll figure it out later. Alright, looks like it wants this. And this. And after all of that, it wants okay, doing increase damage to enemies. Okay, we'll go this route. Ruined, you remember me at all? Haven't seen, been on here in like 3 years. Yeah, it's been a minute, man. I haven't seen you, I guess. How you been doing? What you been doing for the last 3 years?
It is done.
What rings? Sure, let's get some rings. Oh, there you go. See? See? Oh my goodness. You got all of it. Alright. Okay, let's see what you got. Rare sword is pretty good. I think we're gonna do that one. Thank you very much. Did I do rings? I did. Ooh. I'll go this route. We'll save that. I like the movement speed on that thing. Max life is good. I think I'll take the strength, I guess.
A good business and fortune to you.
All junk, yeah, sure. And then I want to keep this because I don't know if I need it or not. And then we're gonna go up here, get cooldown reduction. And then should we gamble on something? Oh, I can definitely get a new helmet. I mean, it's really whatever, right? I'm just messing around.
There's a shiny fella. Want another gun? Chin up, man. Very nice, very nice. Another?
What do I want on this thing? I want a helmet with strength, max life, and cooldown. This is already a good start. Nope. Shit. That was not what I want to do. Oh, lost that one already. Okay, there we go. I just messed up. It's okay. We will survive. It'll be okay.
The forge is ready for whatever you need.
Okay. My player looks like a mess. Alright, where are we going? Let's see if I can get there in time. Go fast! Go, 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 go. Jump. Oh, I gotta climb it. That's not good. Oh, I'm late. Late to the party. Oh well. I don't know. Just do something. Busy with work, got a promotion, so I'm dealing with more BS at work. Well, that's congrats on a promotion, man. I stopped gaming everything for a bit. Started again with when BF6 dropped. Yeah, I took a little bit of a break too because I was like, what is there like really fun to play? And when Battlefield 6 came out, I was like, wow, this is actually worth playing. And then Arc Raiders came out, and I was like, this is worth playing. I was like, oh my god, so many good games came out back to back. I mean, really unfortunate, to tell you the truth. Like, I was really hoping to play a lot of Battlefield 6 and then move into Arc Raiders. But like Battlefield 6 was like out for like 2 or 3 weeks, and then Arc Raiders was like already here. And then Arc Raiders just like blew up. It just blew up. Did you see the Video Game Awards? I saw some of it, I think, but I just saw, like, you know, I saw Arc Raiders won Game of the Year or whatever. I called it already. As soon as I played Arc Raiders, I was like, this is Game of the Year by far. Burnt Peanut, yeah, he plays with Summit 1G. I see sometimes. I see him play. I've seen a lot of his clips. My brother really likes him too. He's a character. He looks like he wants to have a good time. Maybe someday I'll play with him. But yeah, it was pretty good. Let's go here real quick, see what's going on. I was at the Esports Awards.
Greetings, Wanderer. I see you have slain a lesser evil. Give me any trophy you carry, and I will cleanse it for you.
Okay.
You carry the trophy of a lesser evil.
Level 28. I don't know if I'm even doing it right, to tell you the truth. Huh. Oh, that's kind of cool. That's the tree too. That's kind of cool. More armor, max life. Yeah, gotta do it. Got to do it. So, do I supposed to do something here or no? Oh. Interesting. Select an item to sanctify. I have no idea. Interesting. I've never done it yet. What would be a good one to do it on? I have no idea. But I know it's a possibility now, I guess. I'll just do it on one item, I don't care. Sure, I just want to see what it does. Skills deal up to 9% increase. Is that what I added to it? Interesting. New legendary power added. Oh, that's kind of cool. Huh, interesting. Yeah, I did the opening I did all the speeches for the lifetime achievement winners. So I inducted like 5 different people. Team Liquid CEO, Tasteless, Artosis. There's a bunch of them. I think I did like 5 different ones. No Tell. There's a lot. But Tasteless and Artosis actually was there, so that was awesome. I don't want to do side quests. I want to do the real game. All right, Ruin. Have a good one, man. Congrats on the promotion and everything, and hopefully see you here again. Okay, man. Hope you have a good night, dude.
He crawled in, barely alive.
Open port to the Undercity or enhance its reward potential. Sure. Okay. What city am I in? I'm in Las Vegas. I almost be here. What's up? Who's this?
This is Deathwish.
Oh, what's up, man?
Nothing much. How have you been doing?
I've just been streaming here.
Oh, I'll stop by.
You playing Diablo?
I can play whatever right now, man. I'll download it right now.
Do you even have it?
Diablo 4? Yeah, I've played with you before.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, I'm just playing this right now. They released the Paladin.
Ooh, that's nice. Yeah, go and start a Paladin myself. I ran over a nail, so I came home. Do you got the fight here on Dragon?
By the Nine Divine, it's the legend of the arena.
Hey, thanks for the 7 months, man. What's up, T Barada? How you doing? Actually, there's a point to keep killing, or I already got max. Oh, boss fight, okay. Shit, it's getting hard.
Everyone keeps underestimating me. I will show Sanctuary the meanings of anguish.
Okay. Upgrade, upgrade, upgrade. I like it.